In this course, we'll be speaking about the Code Adam Alert program. Our objectives are explain the difference between Code Adam and Amber Alert. We are also going to define a high-risk child, understand our responsibilities during a Code Adam Alert, and fulfill our role during a Code Adam procedure. Code Adam, on April 30th, 2003, the Code Adam Act became a law. It was to honor Adam Walsh, a 6-year-old boy who was abducted from a Sears department store in Florida in 1981 and was later found dead. On November 1st, 2003, Department of Homeland Security and Federal Protective Service established a protocol for locating a missing child in federal facilities. This is under Title 42 of the United States Code, Section 5792A, the Missing Children in Public Buildings. Amber Alert is an external search that becomes national. This is to honor Amber Hagerman, a 9-year-old girl from Arlington, Texas, who was abducted in 1996 and later found dead. AMBER stands for America's Missing Broadcast Emergency Response Alert. This is where radio stations, TV stations, news, billboards, social media, and text messages give an alert and for everyone to be on the lookout for the missing child. A missing child is any person under the age of 21. A high-risk child is the circumstances that can lead to believe that a child was abducted or is in danger. And there are 6 categories for a high-risk child. Category number 1 is any child under the age of 13 years old. This child has not established his own identity and how to protect himself. Second category is the mentally diminished. A third category is the drug-dependent child. Depends on medication. His life would be in danger if he does not have his or her medication. Category 4 is the potential victim of foul play. Let's say a crime was committed. Let's define a high-risk child. As mentioned before, there are 6 categories. Category 1 is a minor than 13 years of age. Category 2 is the mentally diminished. Category 3 is the drug-dependent child that needs medication. Category 4 would be a potential victim of foul play. Category 5 would be parents that are involved in a custody dispute or there's a protective order. And Category 6, it's absent under conditions inconsistent with established patterns of behavior. What are the officer's responsibility? First, he or she must know the facility's Code Adam response plan. Also, the officer has to be familiar with their work area. He must also enforce policies where children aren't allowed, notify if he observes a child that is alone without an adult with them at that moment, and monitor the location of the child at all times. And if possible, escort that child to the police service. How do we describe the child or the abductor? Well, we have to keep in mind clothing they are wearing, the color of their eyes, hair, and skin, the skin markings that they can have, either tattoo or scars, the gender of the child or abductor, the height and weight approximately, the vehicle information, the color, make, model, and the license plate, and which way did they go. During the Code Adam, we have to listen to the description of the child and perpetrators. Close all gates if possible to avoid for them leaving the facility. Conduct Terry stops and question all occupants. Minors must be asked their relationship with the occupants of the vehicle. And the name of child and parents or guardian has to be protected at all times. The press will remain outside until entry is authorized by the shift supervisor. The officer will not address the press. Officer will be held responsible for any comment that he or she directs to the press. The PAO, who is Rafael Contreras, the public affairs officer, is the only person authorized to address the press. So remember, in the Code Adam, time is critical. A rapid response to a Code Adam could be the difference between tragedy and joy. Therefore, our commitment to our hospital's community deserves nothing but the best of our efforts.